Welcome to Explain the Charts, where today, September 17th, 2025, we're diving deep into Microsoft, ticker Microsoft. We'll break down the latest news, analyze the charts across different time frames, and pinpoint critical levels for your trading decisions. Looking at the daily chart for Microsoft, we can observe a significant long-term uptrend despite periods of volatility. From lows around $408 in May 2024, the stock climbed steadily, breaking through key psychological barriers. Notice the sharp peak in late July 2025, hitting an all-time high of $555.45 before a substantial pullback. This exemplifies the market's reaction to major events, which we'll connect to the news shortly. Let's integrate some of the latest headlines influencing this trajectory. Just yesterday, September 16th, Microsoft's board approved a generous 10% quarterly dividend increase, signaling strong financial health after impressive Q4 results. Analysts are overwhelmingly bullish, with price targets soaring to $630 to $650, largely driven by optimism around cloud services and AI momentum. Now, let's zoom in on a crucial event from September 5th, visible here on the 1-hour chart, specifically between 1300 hours Universal Time Coordinated and 1900 hours Universal Time Coordinated. We see a dramatic intraday drop from around $511 to $495. This sharp decline directly correlates with news from the Trump administration announcing new tariffs on foreign manufactured chips, temporarily dampening investor sentiment and showcasing the market's sensitivity to geopolitical factors. Transitioning to the 15-minute chart, let's examine yesterday's, September 16th, price action in more detail, focusing on the period from 1316 Universal Time Coordinated to 1946 Universal Time Coordinated. Here, we observed a dip from around $516 down to roughly $510, followed by a slight recovery towards the end of the trading day. This minor retreat could be seen as profit-taking after the recent positive news, or perhaps some lingering uncertainty after the tariff news earlier in the month. Bringing it back to the daily chart and looking at the last few months, Microsoft has shown remarkable resilience. Following the April 2025 dip to a 52-week low of $344.79, there was an impressive 10.45% single-day rebound on April 9th, demonstrating robust buying interest at lower levels. The recent news of an extended AI partnership with OpenAI and regulatory resolutions, despite the tariff headwind, creates a strong bullish narrative for the stock. The stock's current price, hovering around $507 to $509, is well above its long-term moving averages, indicating an intact long-term uptrend. The Investing Snacks report mentioned that today, September 17th, Microsoft shares surged, reclaiming its 100-hour moving average and testing the 200-hour moving average, indicating strong intraday momentum. While the live Google Finance price of $507.55 is slightly down from yesterday's close of $509.04, this news suggests significant positive buying pressure earlier in the trading session. Let's recap the important price levels and our unbiased predictions for Microsoft. Short-term, immediate support lies around the $495 level, which was the low from the September 5th tariff news. A sustained breach below $495 could signal further downward pressure, potentially towards the $480 mark, which has acted as a support area historically. On the upside, the $518.29 swing high, mentioned in recent news, acts as immediate resistance. Overcoming this level is crucial for continued bullish momentum. A sustained break above $518.29 could pave the way for a retest of the all-time high at $555.45, a level that is reasonably likely to be challenged in the medium term, especially if AI and cloud growth continue to accelerate as expected. Beyond that, the optimistic analyst price targets of $630 to $650 offer a glimpse into the long-term potential. with a moderate likelihood of achievement if macro conditions remain favorable and Microsoft maintains its innovation leadership. The upcoming ex-dividend date on November 20th, 2025, and the annual shareholders meeting on December 5th, 2025, are also important dates to watch, as they could generate further investor interest. For bullish traders, accumulation near support levels like $495 or a confirmed breakout above $518.29 would be key entry points. Bearish traders might look for rejection at resistance levels or a breakdown below $495, but the strong underlying fundamentals and AI narrative suggest that short positions carry higher risk in the long term. Remember, these are probabilities, not certainties, and market conditions can change rapidly. Always conduct your own thorough research before making any trading decisions. That's all for today's in-depth analysis of Microsoft on Explain the Charts. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights, and we'll see you in the next video.